Good morning. I'd call it Equinox Monday, the first Monday of spring. Welcome to Reflections. Listen to this. Earn a living doing what you love, the master said. But it's going to be risky, sighed the student. Being oneself involves no risks. That is an illusion. Being oneself is the ultimate truth. Anything else is a deception, the master said. You know, this one touches my heart deeply, and it's one of the, many people have this on their list of how to live life, by doing what you love, earn a living doing what you love. Now, doing what you love and earning a living doing what you love can be two different things, but it doesn't have to be. That's an old duality. So I want to address this morning as a person who, out of my 62 years of life, other than being a student and working my way through college and high school, etc., I have only had a paycheck 8 years out of my 62. The rest of the time, I chose to do what I love. I've been a writer. Even when I stayed home, raised my kids, I was a consultant. I loved to write, did all different kinds of writing. As I woke up in the 80s on my spiritual path, well, it became my passion. There was no other life to live. And I've been through many ups and downs. I've had I've had a husband who's supported me for a time, and that's gone away. I've been a single mom for a time, and then that's gone away. I've been alone for a time. That's gone away. I've remarried. And now that's here in my life. So it's been many ups and downs, but I made a conscious choice back in the 80s that this is how I would live my life. Now, through this time, I've faced a lot of, what would you say, people pointing their finger at me. With my people who love me and my family, my close friends, it's, you need to be secure. You need to find something that has benefits where you have a regular paycheck, As I got older, it was the fear, even from my children, well, what's going to happen to you? What kind of security are you going to have? From not so close friends, there was a lot of jealousy, I'd say finger pointing. I've had things handed to me. It's easy for me. You know why it appears that way? It's because I choose this with all my heart and all my soul. So it appears easy. I have certainly had my doubts, had my struggles, had times when I've thought, okay, I'll go get a, quote, real job. But I've never lost this sense of my truth. As the master said, being true to oneself. The work I do in this world teaches me, expands me. I share with people. I grow, I learn, I help. It's got every component in it I could possibly want, as well as uncertainty, good times of abundant flow, tight times of abundant flow, no abundant flow, all of the above. And yet, through it all, I wouldn't do anything else. I wouldn't trade this. And so when you're considering, and I know a lot of people out there are, and it's okay to choose to stay where you are in a job. In fact, you may be doing the best work of service in the world in the job you're in, because your sheer consciousness is changing everything around you. And it could very well be exactly where you're supposed to be. Not everyone should or would or could be doing a spiritual, quote, job such I am doing. However, many of you are very, very stressed out. I know, as I do a lot of sessions, I have a lot of clients. You're very stressed out. You're holding on. You're unhappy. Corporate America is taking more and more advantages, sucking more and more energy from you. But the risk of letting go is too fearful and too scary. So this Monday morning, I'm asking all of you to take a moment to really feel your life's work, whether that's raising your kids, playing with your grandchildren, traveling, going to a corporate job, having your own business. It doesn't matter what it is. If you're unhappy in any part of it, there's several things you can do. You can find the gratitude. Find the gratitude for what you're doing, and that will bring joy to the experience. Value the lessons you're learning. That can bring joy to the experience. Be conscious wherever you are. That changes everything around you. That can change the frequency of your work. But if all those things fail, and you are very stressed out, and you are very unhappy, I challenge you to invite risk to become your playmate and dance the dance of change. So many people right now are unemployed, and we think that it's terrible. But it's not so terrible, because many of these people are creating new realities. Now, they have to. You can choose to. So there's a difference here. And I firmly believe that everyone can live their life of passion and earn a living doing what they love to do, helping the world, changing the world. And by earning a living, that can mean many things. It can mean you attract someone to you who supports you in this journey. It can mean that you create the abundance yourself. It can mean that somehow you would inherit money. Somehow you can win the lottery, whatever. There's many different ways. That's the other thing. There's not just one way to, quote, earn a living. A living flows to us as we open and trust and do what it is that brings us joy and brings us passion. So I'd like everyone to take a look at that this Monday morning and find their place within it. I know I found mine, and the majority of the time, I'm a happy person. Doesn't say I don't have my stresses, my ups and downs, and my lessons, but I have more joy and gratitude than I can shake a stick at. So, love to all of you this spring equinox Monday morning, and let's give birth. Let's give birth to creating a life of joy and passion for all of us. Have a great week.